Our telecast is coming to you live from Tampa, Florida. And it's going to be a very hot one today as the Steelers get set to take on the Bucs. They're lined up and ready for the kickoff, so let's go to the field for the start of the action. Washington will be kicking off.
To start the game. Johnson back deep to return.
This one is fielded by Johnson. Peterson has been taken out of the starting lineup. Peterson will replace him at the tight end position. The Steelers come out in a nickel package. Smith comes up to make the play at the 31. They brought some extra people but couldn't stop him before he got the first.
And run blitzing these guys isn't a bad idea because you know they like to run. But you got to be sure to bring guys in the right place. If you think they might run to the outside, additional blitzers in the middle isn't going to help you much.
Watch the snap down.
Andrews, the lone back. Looking for room. Nice play fake. With the throw. Interception. Timing was off and the pass was intercepted.
Yeah, he tried to force that one a little bit. He's got to do a better job of reading the coverage, or this one may be a long game.
After the interception, they'll set up shop at the 32. With a counterplay. Dropped in the backfield for a short loss. Good play by the linebacker to get into the backfield and stop the play for no gain.
I'll tell you, that comes from watching a lot of film and knowing the tendencies of the opponent. That was a heck of a play.
It's second down and a long way to go.
The 34-yard line.
Hey, soft, man.
Only one man in the backfield. Hunt sends a man in motion.
Hey, let's go one deep.
Closing in. Goes to the end zone. Almost intercepted.
And as a defender, you don't get too many opportunities like that. When you're able to get two hands on it in your end zone, you're in the perfect position. Heck, you have to make that interception.
3rd and 11. Ball on the 34-yard line.
You can press on him.
Nobody in the backfield and 5 receivers. With the throw. And he just can't hang on.
And now and then you'll see a guy take off running with the ball before it gets here. Looks like that might have been one of those times.
Washington will try to put them ahead with this field goal. Just makes it over.
Is good.
He's one of those guys who really works hard at what he does. And you can see that hard work paying off when you make a kick like this one.
Nice distance. This one is handled by Johnson. The defense intercepted a pass their last time out. So they have 1st and 10 here.
The drive at the 21-yard line. 1st and 10.
Watch it play.
The Steelers line up in a 4-3. Dropped in the backfield for a short loss.
He likes to run in behind his blockers and then make a cut off their hip for a big gain. But that strategy didn't work here.
Ball on their own 21.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
Here we go. Get it up. Let's go.
The Steelers with a 4-man front. Pressure coming. Can't avoid the rush. The big man gets in there for a big sack.
He's got a great combination of size and move. But he won't be winning any races. But he's good at getting after the quarterback. And let me tell you, you never want him to be the guy falling on top of you.
They're looking now at 3rd and long after the sack.
Watch him draw a screen. Big play now, big play.
Split backs this time. Pressure with the pass. He hits his receiver. Stratton comes up to make the play. John, he'll be well short of the first down.
Now here's the thing. The defense had all the guys covered who were beyond the marker. So it was up to the short man to make something happen after the catch, and he just couldn't do it.
So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. And he chooses not to return this one.
Fair catch made at the 37-yard line.
Ball on their own 37.
Start the drive at the 37-yard line. 1st and 10.
Let's go, D.
Carson, the lone back. Peterson, the motion man.
From the start.
A little misdirection. Walker is there on the stop at the 37. Nothing doing that time, John, as the linebacker gets there quickly.
He's one of those guys who's a sure tackler. He'll move up and play physically at the line, come on a blitz, and play the run just about as well as anyone on the defense.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Go low. Go low. Here we go, baby.
Carson, the lone setback, gets the call. Simon comes up to make the play at the 41.
A tough running game will make your passing attack even more effective.
4-yard gain on the play. Ball on their own 41.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
Keep moving. We're talking about win. Stay at home.
Dropping back. Gets the pass off. And it's caught. Walker is the guy who's there to bring him down at the 50-yard line.
Blue down, blue down. All right, now. Everything you got. You can't stop me.
Gets rid of it. And it's complete. O'Donnell is there for the tackle at the 37-yard line. Johnny has such a quick release, and the ball is out before anybody knows what's happening.
That makes it hard for him to be sacked, and it gives the defenders less time to react.
1st and 10. Ball on the 37-yard line.
Watch the play. Yeah, let's go, baby. Good shoot.
The Buccaneers come out in a nickel package.
Watch out. So we gonna take it.
Little misdirection. Matt breaks free. Cat is there on the stop at the 21.
This is a great block. Watch here. He just barrels into the defender, taking him right off the turf. Now that is a textbook block right there.
He'll pass on 1st down. Doesn't get much behind it. Simon had his hands on it.
I think he was invisible out there. Wasn't even seen. That's a break for the offense.
Second and 10. Ball on the 21-yard line.
Hey, watch It's that screen.
They're inside the 20 and have a 3-point lead. With the throw, he finds his man. It's usually a good call to throw it in his direction, John.
Yeah, he's got some of the best hands in the league. He'll catch just about anything he can get to. I think he's most effective when they really need to catch. Third down, things like that. That's when he really shines out there.
It's showtime, baby. Get it. Watch the hard count.
Carson, the lone back. Hutt sends a man in motion.
Let's turn it up, D. Regular.
Going to the left.
Watch this.
O'Donnell is there for the tackle. Carson picks up some tough yards there. It's second and goal at the 2-yard line.
Go right. Hey, let's go 1D. Watch the snap down.
Can he get there? Under pressure with the throw. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
And here's what happened. The one thing that makes this play work is a fake to the back. And then with that, it gets a receiver that half step he needs to make the catch.
The point. They have a double-digit lead now following that end zone trip. Washington comes in to kick off.
Johnson back deep.
Booming kick downfield. This one is fielded by Johnson. Stiff arm keeps him at bay. Johnson accelerates and takes it down to the 28.
The
Ball on their own
Buccaneers
28.
will start the drive at the 28-yard line. 1st and 10.
Bring it up. Blue down.
Gives the ball off. Porter comes up to make the play.
On the carry.
Vision is so important to these ball carriers. They got to find the hole and get to it before it closes. There's no hole there, and they got to know that too. If you don't have the vision, you just can't find the hole.
2nd and 2. Ball on the 36-yard line.
Andrews, the lone back. They give it to the halfback. Stratton is there on the stop at the 44-yard line.
This is tough running here. Let's watch him as he gets through right here. And he breaks a tackle and he keeps moving forward. I'll tell you, this guy's hard to bring down.
All day, baby. Come on. Let's go. Turn it out now. You gotta have it, D. Score. Hey.
Looking to run it here. Closing in. Great job getting in there to drag the quarterback down. And he picks up the sack.
And he'll make 2 or 3 plays like that in just about every game.
Ball on their own 39.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
Regular. From the start.
Only one man in the backfield. Drops back. Pressure coming. Unleashes the deep ball. This one falls incomplete. So he's able to break up that pass, and it saves what would have been a very big game.
3rd and 15. Ball on the 39-yard line.
Watch out.
Andrews, the lone back.
Turn over.
Gets the pass off. Nearly intercepted. He was in the right place at the right time, and that saved them from giving up a lot of yardage. Perry will come in now to punt it away. Number 26 back to return. He's waving for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 23-yard line.
Ball on their own 23.
Start the drive at the 23-yard line. 1st and 10.
All right, let's go.
Carson, the lone back, with the carry. They're going to spot this one at the 29-yard line. So that tackle was his third. So after that run, we can see how the two main threats on the ground have fared so far. 2 minutes left in the quarter.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
One back.
The Bucks come out in a nickel package.
Keep the throttle down. Come on.
Drops back. Throws this one off balance. Simon stops the play in the backfield.
Watch this. He stands him up, and he puts him right down. That's stopping in your tracks right there.
D-line, watch the screen. It's on. Hey, let's go one deep. Stay in your lane. Back.
Pressure, gets rid of it. And he just can't hang on. Simpson can't make the catch. And John, that's a guy who rarely drops a pass.
Yeah, he has good hands. It's strange to see him blow a catch on 3rd down.
Very solid defensive effort to force the 3-and-out. Won't take a chance trying to return this one.
Fair catch made at the 38-yard line.
Ball on their own 38.
Will start the drive at the 38-yard line. 1st and 10.
Be careful. Check it.
The Steelers with a 4-man front. Tosses it out to the right. He's brought down behind the line for a short ball. Big tackle there for a loss and great pursuit there, John.
You can say that again. He knows how to prepare, and it really pays off when you make stops like that.
Ball on their own 35.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Let's go, boys. Run again.
Backs are lined up in an eye. Lincoln comes up to make the play at the 35. No gain on that play as the linebacker slipped in almost unnoticed.
Yeah, he did a great job getting in there. He was looking for the run before they even snapped the ball.
3rd and 13. Ball on the 35-yard line.
Don't make a play. Come on.
They come out in a dime package. Here comes the blitz. Throwing. Fumble. The Steelers pick up the fumble. The 10. Dives. Touchdown. Perfect place at the right time on that play. A fumble recovery and a touchdown. They'll line up for the extra point. The extra point attempt is good.
One thing to watch for now is how the offense responds. If they start worrying about turning it over again, they'll find themselves in the same position. They got to go back out there and stick to their game plan.
Washington in to kick this one off.
Johnson back to return.
From the 1. The defense caused a fumble the last time out and ended up taking it back for 6. Ball on their own 27.
Start the drive at the 27-yard line. 1st and 10.
The Steelers line up in a 4-3. They give it to the halfback. Reese is there for the tackle at the 30-yard line.
It's important to pound the defense with a run. Sooner or later, they're going to bend.
Second and 7 coming up here.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
Come on. Hey, watch that screen.
The Steelers come out in a nickel package. Hand it off to the back, setting up play action, gets the pass off. Johnson was the one they were trying to get the ball to. So at the end of 1, the score is 17-0. Steelers.
The score is Pittsburgh 17, Tampa Bay.
The teams have switched sides, and we'll start the second quarter. Here are the numbers when it comes to third down conversions.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing. Regular.
The Steelers come out in a nickel package.
Let me go.
With the throw. The pass ball's incomplete. It hasn't been easy when he's dropped back to pass as we take a look at the numbers. Perry is ready to punt this one away. Number 26 into return. And he signals for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 32-yard line. The Steelers will start the drive at the 32-yard line. 1st and 10.
What's the hard count?
Hunt sends a man in motion. He'll pass on 1st down. Under pressure, fires this one deep. And he lets it slip out of his grasp.
I don't know what happened there. The quarterback did his job delivering a catchable ball. He just couldn't come up with it.
Second and 10. Ball on the 32-yard line.
Hey. Let's go. Set. Run, set.
With the pass. And it's caught. Walker makes the stop at the 44. Nice call going to the air, and that'll move the chain.
Results in a 1st down.
First and 10.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
Let's go, boys. Yeah, it's on.
The Bucks with a 4-man front. Hand it off. Sykes is there on the stop at the 47-yard line. Now let's have a look at what our runners have done up to this point. Second and 8 coming up here.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Let's go.
The Buccaneers come out in a 4-3. Closing in with the throw. The 40. Camp is there for the tackle at the 31-yard line. That was a good adjustment by the receiver as he reads the man coverage and finds open space.
The thing with these option routes is everyone has to make their read quickly and make their adjustments quickly. Running option routes and running them effectively takes a lot of repetition and practice.
They soft, man. Set. Blue jam. Watch screen. Watch out. So low. Yeah, you see.
With the carry, Simon is there on the stop at the 28.
When you run the ball in the first half, you're trying to keep the defense honest. But if you're only getting gains like that in the second half, then it puts more pressure on your passing game.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
I'm coming through, baby.
The Steelers line up in a 5-receiver set this time. With the pass, complete to the wide receiver, O'Donnell comes up to make the play. At the 8-yard line, the defense blitzes the corner, but the quarterback got rid of it quickly for a completion and a first down.
That was a great play because he saw him coming, remained calm, and threw an accurate pass.
Ball on the 8-yard line.
Too deep. Here we go, baby. We're coming to run.
The Buccaneers line up in a 4-3. Jones is there for the tackle. On 1st and goal, they can't get into the end zone. It's 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line. The Bucs come out in a nickel package.
Not today. Here we come.
Can he get there? Fakes the handoff. Throws one up in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers.
And here's what happened. The one thing that makes this play work is a fake to the back. And then with that, it gets the receiver that half step he needs to make the catch.
The extra point attempt is good. Another drive, John, that results in a touchdown, and this game is quickly getting out of hand.
This defense has a solid core of players. They just don't seem to be playing very well in this one. They still have to go, and maybe they can turn things around. But they have to find a way to swing the momentum in their favor.
Washington is back and ready to put this one in the air.
Back to return.
He got all of that one. This one is handled by Johnson. The Buccaneers face an uphill battle as they begin this drive at the 20.
They'll
1st and 10.
Drive at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
Hey, watch that screen.
The Steelers line up in a 4-3. Throwing. Drops the interception. Porter was there on the coverage.
Johnson, the intended receiver, on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Get me going. Here I come.
The Steelers come out in a 4-3. Dropping back. Throwing it away. He couldn't find a receiver, so he threw it where no one could get it. They'll be faced with a long 3rd down play here.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Now cross out middle.
The Steelers line up in the quarter defense.
Hey. Keep that press on me. Let's go now.
Throwing. Ooh, nearly picked off.
It was almost like the defenders were in the huddle on that series. They hit a roadblock with everything they tried.
Perry comes into the game for the punt. Number 26 sets up, waiting for the punt. From the 48-yard line.
Pittsburgh will start the drive at the 45-yard line. 1st and 10.
Hold the look. So we gonna take it.
Simpson in motion.
Hey, let's go one deep.
Hand off to the tailback. Simon is there on the stop at the 42-yard line.
The defense is trying to shut down the running game early to force him to pass. We'll have to see if it works and causes him to give up on it here in the first half.
Just about a 3-yard gain. Ball on the 42-yard line.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Gets rid of it.
They like to throw it to the sidelines in situations like that. His throw was just a little off.
Morrison was his intended target.
Third and 7. Ball on the 42-yard line.
I'm coming through, baby. Hey, watch the boot.
Drops back. Pressure coming. Gets the pass off. Number 40 comes up to make the play. At the 41, Edwards didn't get enough for the first. Number 11 will come in now to punt it away. Johnson sets up to run back the punt. Fair catch.
First and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
All day, baby. Come on. Turn it up now. Set. Area. Hey.
Dropping back the pass on first down. Throwing. Almost picked off. Number 39 with the coverage.
Johnson, the intended receiver, on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Good shoot. Play football. Defense, get ready.
The Steelers with a 4-man front.
From the start. Here we go, baby. Rock and roll.
Pump faking. Pressure. Wrapped up. Number 94 gets to him in a hurry.
And he really overpowered the blocker that time. He's a big, strong man.
They're looking now at 3rd and long after the set.
Make him go short. We fine. We good.
From the gun. Fires this one deep. The pass ball's incomplete.
I'll tell you, the defense made a great stand right there.
So they'll line up to punt after going 3 and out. And so the punt goes out of bounds.
First and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line.
Here I come.
The Buccaneers come out in a 4-3. With the throw, he had a shot but couldn't come up with it.
I think he was trying to do something with it before he had it. You have to look the pass into your hands and secure it before you start thinking about running it downfield.
Second and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line.
Come on. Here I go.
They're coming with the blitz. Incomplete. Good call by the defense as they set the corner on a blitz.
He just had too much pressure in his face to see anything, and he threw one out there. Lucky for him, it wasn't picked off.
And here's a look at each team's success on 3rd down so far.
They soft, man. Keep it up.
The Bucs come out in a nickel package. Throwing. And it's caught. Can't bring him down. Simpson caught it short of the first down marker.
2 on the play.
Number 11 is ready to punt this one away. Johnson lines up deep for the punt return. This one goes out of bounds. Deep in their own territory.
Ball on the 13-yard line.
Let's go, D. Be careful.
Turner will work out of the shotgun.
Let the boot, let the clock.
They're blitzing. Incomplete pass. He has a great arm, but that pass was just a little bit too long.
They really like the way he throws the deep passes. He can make all the throws. The short ones, the medium ones, the long ones. This guy can do it all. Now, he'll struggle with his consistency every now and then. But they sure could do a heck of a lot worse at this quarterback position.
The Steelers line up in the quarter defense. Gets the pass off. This one falls incomplete. Jennings was the intended receiver on that play.
Third and 10. Ball on the 13-yard line.
Danny.
The Steelers come out in a dime package.
Everything you got.
Under pressure, throwing. The pass falls incomplete. The defense was coming after him on that play.
He knew he didn't have much time, and he decided to get rid of the ball quickly on that one.
Nothing happening for the offense there, forced into a 3-and-out. He signals for a fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 49-yard line. They'll
First
start
and
the
10.
drive at the 49-yard line. First and 10.
All day, baby. Come on.
Peterson, the motion man.
Get it up. Play football.
Pass play here on first down. Throws it. This pass is incomplete. Ball teed off on him, and it forced the ball out before he could make the reception.
Yeah, and he's either going to get in there and knock the ball out, or he's going to knock someone else out.
Second and 10. Ball on the 49-yard line.
Keep the throttle down. Not today, Sam.
The Bucks line up in a 4-3. Closing in. Gets rid of it. Walker comes up to make the play at the 32-yard line. Johnny has great touch.
Now you say, what's his strength? What does he do best? Well, you can see it right there. It's his accuracy that puts this guy on a whole nother level.
First and 10. Ball on the 32-yard line.
What screen? Let's go, D. Let's go.
Hunt goes to work with an empty backfield. Dropping back to pass on first down. Simon brings him down at the 27-yard line. He threw that one underneath the coverage.
And that's exactly the thing they teach you to do. Always take what the defense gives you.
Second and 6. Ball on the 27-yard line.
Watch out. So we gonna take it. Turn it up now.
The Buccaneers with a 4-man front. With a counterplay. Walsh comes up to make the play. And he was able to create a lot of space on that run, John.
Well, it started with some good blocking. And when he got through there, he turned upfield, and they weren't in position to tackle him.
Almost at the 2-minute mark now.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
They ain't got nothing.
The Bucks come out in a 4-3. Hand off to the tailback. Camp is there for the tackle. Carson running hard, going right through the arm tackles. And we've reached the 2-minute mark.
Ball on the 13-yard line.
Let's go. Go make a play. One of us gonna make
The Buccaneers with a 4-man front. With the pass, gets his hand on it.
He needs to do a better job putting the pass in a spot where only his guy can get it. Those tip passes can turn into interceptions pretty easily.
Simpson was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
3rd and 3. Ball on the 13-yard line.
Watch the run. Set.
Morrison moves in motion.
Run again.
Gets the call. Nice play fake. Looks to the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers.
Watch this catch by the tight end. I always say the tight end is always more of a threat in the red zone. He's a big target, and his skills sometimes cause matchup problems for the defense.
The extra point attempt is good. And they add another touchdown to their already large lead. Completely dominant, John.
They've got some breathing room. The tendency would be for the offense to play more conservatively. But as we've seen in the past, that doesn't always work. And sometimes it lets the other team right back in the game.
Washington will be kicking off.
For the kickoff. Johnson back to return.
Nice kick. Plenty of distance. This one is fielded by Johnson. The Bucs need to score quickly as they start this drive. At the 20.
The
Ball on their own 20.
Will start the drive at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
All on us, y'all.
The Steelers come out in a nickel pack. Pressure coming. Incomplete pass. He barely got that one off.
Yeah, it wasn't a sack. What it did was make the quarterback adjust his throw, and it messed up his rhythm.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Watch the snap down. They soft, man.
Turner from the
They coming
shotgun.
to red.
Pressure. Throws it. This one will be spotted at the 26. He wraps him up and now has 4 tackles.
What they're doing here is keeping the defense from huddling up. And it keeps the same defense on the field.
Gets the call. The Steelers call a timeout. They have 2 remaining. Great effort that time, John. He's clearly one of the best in the league.
Yeah, he's one of those guys who's been playing for a while now. And let me tell you, he might never be better than he is right now.
Perry comes into the game for the punt. Number 26 is back to receive this kick. And he chooses not to return this one.
Fair catch made at the 41-yard line.
First and 10.
Will start the drive at the 41-yard line. 1st and 10.
They give it to the halfback. Simon is there on the stop at the 40-yard line. Defense looking for the run, and the runner just about got back to the line of scrimmage.
There was no possibility of going up the middle and picking up anything.
Ball on their own 40.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
Lucky. Watch screen. One back. Under 10. Here we go.
Might have been early movement up front.
False start on the offense. Number 21.
Carson was
second
flagged
down.
for the false start.
False starts are kind of frustrating because they're really easily avoided by just maintaining focus.
After the penalty, it's now 2nd and
Ball
long.
on the 35-yard line.
Everything you got. Watch a man.
Only one man in the backfield.
They ain't got nothing.
Throws it. Wide receiver has it. Simon is there on the stop at the 45. Edwards didn't have much room to do anything with that one.
Yeah, they had the coverage, and they made the sure play instead of trying something fancy, like going for the pick.
Now it's 3rd and 6 coming up.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
Are we? Be the hammer, not the nail. What's the hard count? Stay both left. Do something. Come on. Let's go. We gotta have it, D. One of us gonna make a play. You can't stop me. Defense, get ready. Go make a play.
With the pass, almost intercepted. Moss had his hands on it.
He's a pretty good cover linebacker. He can run with most guys, and he gets good position. Then he reads the pass, and he makes his move. But he'll drop a few like that one.
Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. And he signals for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 12-yard line. The
Deep in their own territory.
Will start the drive at the 12-yard line. 1st and 10.
Yeah, let's go, baby.
They line up in the I formation. Number 39 is there for the tackle at the 29. The veteran with a good game.
He's taken his share of licks over the years. That hasn't stopped him from busting off long gainers like that every now and then.
So they have 1st and 10 here.
On the 29-yard line.
Hey. It's showtime, baby.
The Steelers line up in a 4-3.
Under 10. Be careful.
That's the end of the second quarter with the score. Pittsburgh 31. Tampa Bay 0.
The Buccaneers, nothing. We're ready to begin the 3rd quarter of play.
Perry is just about ready to kick this one away.
Second half. Number 26, back deep to return.
From the 2. Hold on, we've got a penalty on the play, and let's check it out.
Holding on the receiving team, number 88.
A team has to show discipline and execute properly out there. If they don't, they'll find it's much harder to overcome the other team and get a win.
10.
Ball on their own
Ball
21.
on the 21-yard line.
Ain't no thing. Watch your eyes. Let's go,
The Buccaneers with a 4-man front.
Come on.
Under pressure, gets the pass off. O'Donnell stops him dead at the 30.
I like the quick decision by the quarterback. The defense didn't have time to react.
Second and about 1.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
The Bucs come out in a nickel
Don't
package.
stop that motor. Get it going.
Rolling right, on the move. He finds his man. The 40. Number 40 comes up to make the play at the 47-yard line. That's why he's so dangerous.
I'll tell you what, he's just a football player and a great ball handler. Anytime you get the ball in his hands, it can be big.
Ball on their own 47.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Here we go. Let's go. Play football. Get some swag going. Hey, watch the ball. Get it.
Looking for room. Simon is there for the tackle at the 48. And now our viewers can see how successful each team's main running threat has been today. Ball on their own 48.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Watch your man.
The Steelers line up in a 5-receiver set this time. And he throws incomplete because he had major pressure.
The corner came on a blitz and he sprinted for the quarterback. Guys love the opportunity to get a sack. And that time he just missed taking him down.
3rd and 9. Ball on the 48-yard line.
Watching the knee. They worry about us coming.
The defense lines up in the nickel. Throwing short. Swing pass to the running back on the left. Camp is there on the stop at the 49. Salam didn't get enough for the first. The punter heads in for the 5th time. Fair catch called for. It's first and 10.
Ball on the 9-yard line.
Come on.
The Steelers come out in a nickel pack. Smith is there for the tackle at the 19-yard line.
The defense just seems to be out of position every time they give them the ball.
Ball on their own 19.
Ball on the 19-yard line.
I'm coming through, baby.
With 2 extra defensive backs, the defense is in the dime.
Deuce it. Do something.
Dropping back, throwing, and he makes the grab. John, he's proven he's a consistent target.
Yeah, especially in situations where they're looking to get first down yardage.
So they have first and 10 here.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
They ain't got nothing.
They've been very good at rushing the ball on first down, but still trail.
Yeah, sometimes a strong running game doesn't always translate into scoring a lot of points. A big part of this guy's running style is to use the blockers to set up his cut, but they were nowhere to be found on that run.
Second and 7. Ball on the 30-yard line.
Alert, 5-5.
Drops back, closing in, gets rid of it. In and out of his hands.
I think that was a case of just thinking about what he was going to do with it once he caught it, instead of thinking about catching it. You got to catch it first before you can think about what you're going to do with it once you get it.
Third and 7. Ball on the 30-yard line.
Turner starts out of the shotgun. Dropping back. Looking for the long completion. The pass falls incomplete. They dropped additional people into the secondary, but still generated an excellent pass rush.
And that gives you a lot of flexibility calling your defense. If the guys up front are good at creating pressure, then you don't have to blitz as often, giving you the ability to double cover an opponent's best receiver.
They can't keep the drive alive, and they're really struggling offensively. Here in the third, they've yet to cross midfield. This one goes out of bounds.
The
First and 10.
will start the drive at the 32-yard line. First and 10.
Don't stop that motor.
The Buccaneers line up in a 4-3. He hands it off. Has room. The 40, the 30, the 20, the 10, and he gets all the way in for the score.
This guy always gives maximum effort on every play. It doesn't matter if you're asking him to run between the tackles or outside. He just takes the ball and refuses to be brought down by the tackler.
The extra point attempt is good. So they come onto the field and get a touchdown on the first play.
That was one of those plays that an offensive coordinator dreams about. He draws it up, puts it in the playbook, tells the team to study it, and they execute it perfectly.
Washington in to kick this one off.
Johnson back deep to return.
And he got all of that one, a great kick. This one is fielded by Johnson. Following a punt on their last drive, the offense now makes its way back out onto the field.
The Buccaneers will start the drive at the 20-yard line. First and 10.
Hey, let's go one deep. Let's go.
The Steelers come out in a 4-3. Can't bring them down.
The best backs in the league average 4 to 5 yards a carry, but there are a lot of things that go into a successful running game. You got to have good play calling, good blocking up front, and a back that can take advantage when he sees the opening.
4-yard gain on the play. Ball on their own 24.
24-yard line.
No more, fellas.
Andrews, the lone setback. Pressure coming. Fires this one deep. Nearly intercepted. He goes deep downfield and is lucky it's not picked off.
That's one of those times when you see a guy make a great play on the ball, but not come up with a catch.
Third and 6. Ball on the 24-yard line.
You got to believe it. It's our game.
I think this defense looks forward to these third down situations because they've been stopping them today.
Throwing. He just can't find a way to bring that one in.
All he can do is look at his hands and wonder what the heck happened.
The offense has not moved the ball well. They've yet to cross the 50-yard line. He's waving for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 37-yard line. The Steelers will start the drive at the 37-yard line. First and 10.
Danny.
The Bucs come out in a nickel package.
We don't get nothing. Let's go.
Going to the air on first down. With the throw. And this pass is completed. You get first down yardage on that hookup.
The result of the play is a first down.
It's first and 10.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Stay both left. Hey, let's go.
Carson, the lone back.
Let's go now.
Hands it off. Walker is there for the tackle at the 50-yard line.
This team's always trying to get a good mix of run and pass plays.
Gain of 3. Ball on the 50.
Ball on the 50-yard line.
Let's run, man. Don't stop that motor.
Steps up into the pocket with the pass, and he drops the pass.
Pretty good play call on that one. Everything happened just as it's drawn up. Just couldn't hang on to it.
And here's what they've been able to do so far on third down.
You gotta have it, D.
Defense lines up in the nickel. Pressure, throwing. He finds his man. Jones comes up to make the play. Hunt fires complete, and it's good for a first down.
Yeah, he excels on third down. Some quarterbacks just do.
First and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line.
Hand off to the tailback. Moss is there for the tackle at the 39-yard line. So let's take a look at how this back compares to the opposition. Ball on the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
With the counter play. O'Donnell is there on the stop.
He's looked pretty good so far. It's going to be up to the defensive coordinator to make some adjustments and find a way to slow him down.
On third down, they have to get it to the 29-yard line for a first down.
No more, fellas. We coming to wreck.
The Bucs with a 4-man front. With the carry, Snow comes up to make the play at the 28. Another third down conversion.
I'll tell you, this time they went to the ground, but it doesn't seem to matter what they're calling out there. When it gets to third down, it's about to be first down.
First and 10. Ball on the 28-yard line.
Yeah, it's on. Hey, watch the ball.
With a counter play. Moss is there on the stop. They get 2 first downs on 2 running plays.
They're looking to pound it at him right now.
Ninth play of this drive. Let's see what they can do in the red zone.
Watch the play.
The last time they were down here, they scored a touchdown.
Watch the man. Lucky.
Little misdirection. Snow comes up to make the play at the 15. Salah battles his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup. Tenth play of this drive. Down inside the 15-yard line.
So we gonna take it.
Looking upfield. Walker is there for the tackle at the 10-yard line. Gain of 5 on the play. 11th play of this drive. They're down inside the 10. Out of the I formation. On the carry. Goes to the end zone. Incomplete pass. Walsh comes up to knock that ball out of the receiver's hands before he was able to get control of it.
Yeah, we see a lot of footballs popping up when he makes contact. And his instincts know when to deliver the hit and how to do it.
This will be a chip shot.
Is lined up for the field goal. The field goal
Leonard
attempt
kicks it through.
is good.
Washington makes good on the short field goal attempt after the offense drives it into the red zone.
They had everything clicking at first, then kind of sputtered out, but they still get points.
Pittsburgh is lined up for the kickoff. Johnson back deep.
Good distance. This one is taken by Johnson. The defense shut down the offense the last time they had the ball. So they have first and 10 here.
On the 20-yard line.
Yeah, Cole. I'm right.
John, their first down rushing average is very impressive.
Yeah, they're getting some solid blocking inside and outside. The defense held their positions and didn't let them get very far.
Second and 8 coming up here.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
Hey, watch the screen. All right, here we go. Hey, let's go.
The Steelers come out in a nickel package. With the throw, drops the interception. Porter had the coverage on the play.
Johnson, the intended receiver, on the play. Third and 8. Ball on the 22-yard line.
Let's go now. All day, baby. Come on.
The offense has had trouble moving the sticks on third down so far. Under pressure.
And this is the type of team that likes to blitz to create pressure. They'll call the cover 2 or cover 3 on passing downs a lot of time, but they also like to bring extra guys on blitzes, trying to mix it up.
They're having a lot of problems moving the football today, failing to even get beyond midfield. From the 48-yard line.
30-yard punt, return for a gain of 2 yards.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
Start the drive at the 45-yard line. First and 10.
Go low. Go low.
Dropping back to pass on first down. Throws it with the adjustment. The 30. Jones comes up to make the play. He completes another pass and is over 200 yards.
First and 10. Ball on the 28-yard line.
Let's go, let's go. Watch your eyes.
The Buccaneers line up in a 4-3. Little misdirection. They'll spot this one at the 25-yard line. He makes his 5th stop of the game on that play. Ball on the 25-yard line.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Let's go. Here we come.
With a counterplay. Wheeler is there on the stop at the 15. Carson fighting for yardage that time. He's able to reel off a nice gain. So we've reached the end of the third quarter with the Steelers ahead of the Buccaneers 41-0.
Nothing.
And we'll start the fourth quarter.
First and 10. Ball on the 15-yard line.
Get it up.
Hunt goes to work with an empty backfield. Floats one into the end zone. Knocked away.
He's just lucky that guy didn't pick it off. An interception in the end zone will just kill you. Not only do you lose your chance to score in the drive, but the offense gets it back at the 20.
Jefferson was his intended target.
Second and 10. Ball on the 15-yard line.
Here we go, baby. Not today. Blue down, blue down.
The backs are lined up in an I. Looking for room. Walker is there for the tackle at the 11-yard line.
He's one of those guys that can put up 100 yards week in and week out. This has been just another day at the office for him.
Third down now, and the 5-yard line is where they have to reach.
Yeah, you see me.
The Steelers line up in a 5-receiver set this time. Throws it. He's got it. Touchdown, Steelers.
This is a good play by the offense in the red zone. The wide receiver is going to break away right here and come up with a catch and the touchdown.
The extra point attempt is good. The Steelers have it all working now as they continue to expand their lead. Washington looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off.
Johnson back to return.
This one is handled by Johnson.
It sure doesn't look like they're going to be able to come back in this one, but it's an issue of pride. They want to prove that they're better than they've played so far.
Tampa
First
Bay
and 10.
will start the drive at the 20-yard line. First and 10.
Don't stop that motor. There we go, D. Play hard and fast, baby.
Hand off to the tailback. Porter is there on the stop at the 21. Andrews takes it up the middle for a yard or two. Ball on their own 21.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
Let's go. Ain't no say.
The Steelers with a 4-man front. Closing in.
He's always around the ball, and he seems to make those kind of plays happen on a regular basis, where he's disrupting the passing game.
They're looking now at 3rd and long after the sack. The Steelers come out in a nickel package. Douglas gets the sack.
This guy seems to make big plays in every game that I watch him play. They need to do a better job of sliding the protection over to his side.
He picks up another sack, giving him 3. Still no movement into enemy territory by the offense, so out they come to punt. From the 45. After a short return, he's brought down at the 39. Ball on the 39-yard line.
At the 39-yard line. 1st and 10.
So we're going to take it.
Hand it off. Nice play fake with the throw. And the catch is made. Touchdown. And that touchdown pass gives them a little bit more of an advantage here in the 4th quarter. Washington comes in for the extra point. The extra point attempt is good. The Steelers pour it on with another score.
Pittsburgh is lined up for the kickoff. Johnson back to return.
This one is taken by Johnson. Runs through the tackle.
This is one of those situations where they're playing for respect. The game really hasn't gone the way they thought it would, but they have a lot of pride in their team. And I'd expect to see them keep fighting till that final whistle.
Tampa Bay will start the drive at the 23-yard line. 1st and 10.
We like a pack of wolves.
The Steelers with a 4-man front.
It's showtime, baby.
To carry it. Reese comes up to make the play at the 27-yard line. Andrews rumbles forward for a gain of 4.
Second and 6. Ball on the 27-yard line.
Roy Sin. I can do it, baby.
The lineup of 6 defensive backs. With the pass. Midfield. The 40. The 30. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
I'll tell you, this is nice work by both the quarterback and the receiver in this play. Watch it here. He reads the coverage, looks for the best option, and then throws it to him.
The point after is good. The Bucs still with a huge deficit to overcome. Perry will be kicking off.
Up for the kickoff. Number 26, back to return.
From the 6. Number 26 is able to get it to the 28-yard line.
On the return. The
Ball on their
Steelers
own
will
28.
start the drive at the 28-yard line. First and 10.
Knock him out.
The Buccaneers come out in a 4-3. Spins away. Dropped in the backfield for a short loss.
The defense came up and stopped him right in his tracks. That's just the kind of thing that the defensive coordinator loves to see.
Second and long.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
Watch your man. X.
The Bucs come out in a nickel package. Draw play. Walker comes up to make the play at the 33.
I tell you, he might have one of the fastest first steps in football. He's one of those guys who is patient, accelerates quickly, and is very good at using his downfield blockers.
It's third down and 5 to go.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
No more, fellas.
The Buccaneers come out in a nickel package.
Do something. What's the hard count?
He gets the count. Fakes the handoff. Gets the pass off. And he had it and lost it. Incomplete.
He's a competitor out there, and he wants the ball in pressure situations. And you can usually count on him to get the first down for you. This time, he just couldn't hang on to it.
Number 11 will come in now to punt it away. Johnson looks like he's ready for the return. And he waves for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 29-yard line.
First and 10.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
Bring it up. Bring it up.
They'll go from the I formation. They give it to the halfback. They're going to spot this one at the 38-yard line. And so that makes tackle number 6. It's second down and 1 to go.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
Watch your eyes.
Andrews, the lone back. Pressure coming with the pass. This one will be spotted at the 40-yard line. That's his third tackle of the contest.
Perfect execution to get this first down. Look at it here. He knows how far they have to move the chain, and he gets it by making the right decision and laying it in there like that.
Stay backside. Hey. We gotta have it.
With the carry, Douglas comes up to make the play. Andrews gets the handoff on the delay, brings it ahead for about a yard.
Second and 9. Ball on the 41-yard line.
Hey, watch that screen. They soft.
The Steelers line up in a 4-3. Throwing. Complete to the wide receiver. They'll spot this one at the 29. It's 3 tackles so far for him today.
This is what they have to do. Keep making completions down the field and move the chains. Watch this one. He knows he's got to get the first, and he picks the right guy to throw it to.
It's showtime, baby. We turning it up. Turn it up now. Keep moving.
On the ground.
Hit it.
Nelson is there for the tackle at the 30. He always displays great awareness, and he gets in there and brings him down for a loss.
I'll tell you, he might be one of the smartest linebackers in the NFL right now. He anticipates, closes, then boom. He drags the ball carrier down for a loss.
Don't stop that motor. We like a pack of wood.
Looking to run it here. They'll go with a play fake. Gets rid of it. The pass falls incomplete. Spy was the intended receiver on that play.
Receiver on the play. Third and 11. Ball on the 30-yard line.
Come on. Watch your man.
They'll go from the shotgun.
Coming through, baby. You gotta believe it.
On the carry. Play action. Throwing. And he hits his target. Number 39 is there on the stop at the 20-yard line. Spires couldn't make it to the marker, and it brings up 4th down. 4th and maybe 1.
Go make a play.
Go to the air on 4th down. Pressure. Incomplete pass.
They'll take over at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
The Buccaneers line up in a 4-3. Hand off to the tailback. Walker is there for the tackle at the 21-yard line. Carson battles his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup.
Second and 9. Ball on the 21-yard line.
Let's go. Be physical. Blue down, blue down.
Only one man back. Cut sends a man in motion.
Keep the throttle down. Come on. 3 shoot. Let's go, D. Let's go.
He tucks it away. Camp comes up to make the play at the 29.
That's another big run. The offensive line has been doing a pretty good job of opening up some holes.
3rd and 1. Ball on the 29-yard line.
Yeah, let's go, baby.
The Bucs line up in a 4-3.
It's on. Give me. Under 10. You can't stop me. This is it, baby. Regular. You know, we're going to stop the run. Give all you got. This is it.
Hand off to the tailback. They're going to spot this one at the 34-yard line. He stopped him there, and according to our numbers, that's tackle number 6 for him. About a 5-yard pickup for the first down.
The defense was taken out of their game plan on that play. No one was able to get away from their block until it was too late.
The Buccaneers come out in a 4-3. And we've reached the 2-minute mark.
On the 34-yard line.
I can do it, baby.
The Bucs line up in a 4-3. Gets the call. Now that's a stiff arm. Simon comes up to make the play at the 50.
Here's the thing. We always say that in any long run, someone has to get a big block, and that's exactly what this is. I mean, this guy just gets run over, and he's completely knocked out of the play.
They soft, man. Stretch strong.
Hand it off. The 40. Jones is there on the stop with the carry.
Some of these guys are like a train. They lower their head, keep their legs moving, and charges straight ahead. Sometimes he'll even drag a defender 10 yards before he'll start slowing down.
First and 10.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
Danny. Let's do our thing.
The Buccaneers with a 4-man front.
Hey. All right, now.
A little misdirection. Simon is there for the tackle at the 24 and a pickup of about 2. Ball on the 24-yard line.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
Back it up, baby. Here I come.
The Bucs come out in a 4-3. O'Donnell comes up to make the play at the 20.
He's dominated out there in this one. He told me this week at practice that he was going to have a big game, and he's really shown us that big playability.
8th play of this drive. They're inside the 20.
Here we go. Let's go. Not today. Set.
Give it to the halfback. They'll spot this one at the 13-yard line. He was in on that play, giving him 7 tackles so far in the game. They're putting together a nice drive here.
And they're frustrating this defense in the process. 2 times they've converted on 3rd down.
And this is the 9th play of this drive. They're inside the 15.
Let's go now. Play football. Everything you got. Rush in.
Hand off to the tailback. Walker comes up to make the play. At the 12.
Gain of 2
Salah
on
paddles
the
his way
play.
forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup. They're 12 yards away from the end
Ball on
zone.
the 12-yard line.
Hey, watch the screens. Let's go.
With the carry. Simon is there for the tackle at the 5-yard line.
7-yard
Salah
gain
kept his
on
legs
the play.
moving, gets 7 hard-earned yards. They need 5 yards for a touchdown. Not much of a contest. One team pouring it on for a big margin of
The
victory.
final score is the Steelers 55, the Buccaneers 7.
This game is presented by the authority of the National Football League and EA Sports. Any publication, rebroadcast, or other use of the descriptions and accounts of this game without the expressed written permission of EA Sports is prohibited. This is Al Michaels. Good night.